Over buddies, welcome to the Overblood community video thingy. I'm Chris Williams and this is your one-stop shop for everything Game Informer, where we cover everything from the magazine, the website, the YouTube page, and last but certainly not least, the Game Informer Facebook page, better known as the Overblood community. Now, as you know, each and every week we start the show off with the topic of the week, which is hosted by Cake Eater himself, Mr. Interpretive Band, Brent Toned. Brent, take it away.
Cake Eater? Okay, I guess I'll take it. A treat for all those push-ups I did. Anyways, what's up, Overblood? My name is Brent Townend, and I'm gonna start things off a little differently by starting with our community spotlight. I think that's what it's called. This guy, Christopher Wild Yams. If you like wild yams, you'll like this guy. He posted a video recently on YouTube highlighting his top 5 questions for E3. Y'all should check it out. It's really good. And I'm going to segue, like Weird Al Yankovic in White and Nerdy, into our topic of the week from this. Our topic of the week is going to be the hype machine coming in for E3 is, man, it's crazy. So our question is, based off of Chris Williams' video, what are your biggest questions surrounding E3? And we also want to hear all your hype, like what games are you excited for, what games are you bummed out about? Give us everything, but more specifically, we want questions too. My question is, will Sony announce a good first-party exclusive? And because recently they announced that they didn't have very many. And will we get a new IP from them, a new franchise? Because they need some help with their exclusives, and we'll see. Also, some games I want to see: The Witcher Collection. I want to see some kind of announcement with that because, I mean, The Witcher 3 is huge. It's really good, and it's totally possible. Witcher 1 and 2 were both on Xbox, I think. I've talked about it with some of you guys, and you've made me feel bad about it, but you've also, some of you have encouraged me with it, so that's what I want to see. So give us all your E3 hype, and thanks for watching. Take it away, Wild Yams.
Brent, I didn't call you a cake eater because I know you love eating delicious cakes. Okay? No, it's not why I did that. It's a reference to a great movie. Some would say the greatest trilogy in film history. It goes Mighty Ducks, Nolan's Batman, and then Aladdin. But if they ever make a Sister Act 3, oh, trust me, that list is changing. It's changing big time. Whoopee, make it happen. Also, a new game every week for Brent here. I'm going to make a reference, and then we're going to see if you know what I'm even talking about. Last week, you admitted to never playing a Nintendo 64 game. And now this week, you don't get a Mighty Ducks reference. Can't wait to see what 90s reference you don't get next week. Thanks again, buddy. Now on to last week's topic, which was about your favorite things about the Nintendo 64. We got some fun responses, and here are just a couple. Katie LaChutes and Ladders said she absolutely loved playing Pokemon Snap. Between you and me, sounds like somebody had a bad childhood growing up. And lastly, we had Zex? See, in America, Zach, and with your ZAC, what is that? In America, we use all of the letters, and we pronounce them all. We actually say the letters there. Now, maybe in your foreign country of Russia, where you're a communist super spy agent, then hey, that's fine. But in this country, we use all of them. And I don't know what C and Z make. I didn't learn that in my education. But whatever. Anyways, he said, allegedly, because I can't trust this guy anymore, Secret Spy. He said that he enjoyed playing Excitebike 64 with his friends. I only have one experience with Excitebike. I played it on Animal Crossing. Won it in a raffle. Oh yeah, pretty cool. As we all know, unless you're Brent Toned, that the Nintendo 64 was amazing for multiplayer. Get all your buddies, you cram them all into your little room, and you just play it. I'm the best at this. I'm the best at this. Totally unplug your buddy's controller from the N64. Kill him. He gets mad. He leaves. Goes in the living room. He's pissed at you for a few minutes. No biggie. He'll come back. You got the N64. Second best console of all time? I mean, yes. And of course, don't forget that if you love the Nintendo 64 as much as I do, go check out Game Informer's podcast where they discuss the classic console for a couple of hours. Links down below. Now, really quickly, Brent was nice enough to mention a video I made about E3, but he forgot to mention something else in this week's community shout-out. Sean Michael Sims made an Overblood game. It looks awesome. Go check it out. Links down below. Support your Overbuddies. This guy made an Overblood game, for crying out loud. And of course, don't forget that if you have anything you'd like the community to check out, to be spotlighted, message me. I'm more than happy to put it out there because I'm that kind of a guy. You're welcome. Now onto the thing that keeps the lights on, Game Informer. This week the crew did a test chamber of the long-awaited bullfighting game, Toro. As you can guess, it's terrible, but Andrew Reiner and Jeff Cork had a blast playing it. Now, speaking of Andrew Reiner, he and Ben Hansen did a first look at Lego Worlds, a Minecraft-style game. At first, though, I thought it was just another Minecraft ripoff, but as they got deeper into the game, I realized there's a lot of things that make it its own unique experience. Absolutely check this one out. And finally, we've got Jeff Marchiafava's giant E3 2015 games list. It's everything so far that we know will be at this year's E3. Now, Hang Time, he went big on this. It's a 7-page article, so make sure you've got the time to check it out. Now, of course, everything that I've mentioned throughout the entire video, including this part of the Game Informer Spotlight, is down below. Go click it. Go enjoy it. It's all good fun. Well, Overbuddies, this has been yet another episode of the Overblood Community Video Thingy. Remember, if you're watching this, that means you're awesome. Later, guys.